It's just sort of necessity, you know? It was just sort of a point where doing the characters is just sort of getting boring, it's getting repetitive. There's only so much to do with it, and then I started exploring, like, sort of building things around the character, and then that just sort of naturally took over. So once that bridge was created, it just sort of, you know, jumped to the other side and it's progressed from there. So it's still around, and I don't know if or how it'll come back into the picture. But I think it's just something that had to happen, you know. I just try to let things happen organically, and that at the time was what needed to happen. Because it needed to get away from it and do some other things. And then if it ever makes sense to sort of bring it back, then...
Yeah, so he told me that the way you did your paintings was like you used Scotch tape and you basically painted around it and you just took it off.
Just with the big ones that we painted here.
The large ones, yeah?
Yeah, the little ones that I brought with me are all done without tape. It's all just hand done. But because you only had a week, or 5 days really, to make 4 big paintings, and also too, when you have people helping they're not painters.
Yeah.
It's easiest to do that, you know, to use house paint rollers and then tape it off, because then it becomes more mechanical than creative. Yeah, because then it's easy for anyone to just put the tape down on the lines and then fill it in and peel the tape. It makes it easy when you can sort of build something that other people can get involved in and start to take over the process. You know, it becomes a simple process that just sort of unfolds as it goes. And I don't have to sit there and like micromanage what's going on. And then we just color code everything with numbers. So I just write the numbers in areas and then they know just to tape it.
Like the kids game they have when they like make animals and stuff and you just color the color they tell like 2 is yellow and you just do yellow.
Yeah, exactly.
That's amazing.
So it's good. I mean, it's a fun process because it gets everyone more involved and it's better for me too, you know?
Yeah. Gotten to see the exhibit, the graffiti one at the Galerie, you know, when they like gathered lots of graffiti artists on the theme of love.
No, I haven't had time.
Because it's like this big French museum. Like, how do you feel about graffiti getting like its way in these kind of big museums and that gallery? Think it's a good thing?
Yeah, it's fine by me. I mean, obviously everyone has different opinions, but
yeah.
I mean, it's been going on long enough. Obviously, this happened in the '80s. When graffiti got big and street art got big and it got, you know, pushed into the museums and all these big, you know, and then people sort of forgot about it and went back underground and it sort of resurfaced. But, I mean, it has a history of that relationship. It's not foreign, so, I mean, it's good. It's cyclical, you know, it comes and goes and I think, you know, it's a time period too where you know, things are happening and sort of dictated on what's going on the street level. You know, and that's where the energy is, and that's where the, you know, the artistic merit is. You know, I think it's, you know, as the art world sort of continually shifts and looks for, you know, for I think like art with real heart and soul, then that's what they're going to look for, you know. It's more of a true global community too. I mean, I don't think that exists in other aspects of the art world. You know, so, you know, I think those common elements have made it so strong and you know, made it an art form that's just sort of continually growing. I think, you know, I think more people are realizing it's worth looking at. So for museums to recognize it and put it in there, I think it's great.
It's a pretty good thing.
Yeah, but I mean, just because you put something in a museum doesn't mean you're still not saying fuck everybody. Like, it's just funny, like obviously people, you know, again, people have personal issues, you know.
Yeah.
This happens. The whole coin term selling out is sort of a ridiculous term.
I think so too. Yeah.
You know, I think it's just, you know, people crying, you know, this is a baby shit. You know, they feel like they've invested in something and they don't want anyone else to enjoy it. If someone's invested in something, it's underground and it's cool and all this shit, then that's their identity.
Yeah.
The minute the mainstream can enjoy that, then all of a sudden their identity is combined with the identity of the average person, and they don't know how to deal with that. with Mike is that's all his work is black line, you know, and that sort of illustrative element of you know, the power of that black line that makes everything, you know, cohesive in his work.
Yeah.
And it's the same in mine. You don't see it in the process, but what really creates the composition, defines everything, is the black line and the black fill and all that. That's what gives it its depth. It gets all the colors to pop. It brings everything together. So in that sense, I think, you know, there's a real parallel, you know, in how the work's executed. I mean, Mike's work again is real clean. It's the same concept, just his is very sort of figurative, and you know, mine is more abstract.
Right.
Some fat clothes of diamonds, and I want lots of money. Some fat clothes of diamonds, and I want lots of money.
How do you like connect tattoo art with like paintings? Do you think there's a link there, or do you like?
So obviously, there's a lot of painters that also do tattoos and things like
Yeah,
this.
vice
It's
versa.
all, yeah, it's all a real small community, so it's not a surprise. I started getting tattooed long before I ever started painting. You
Really?
know?
At what age do you remember?
18. Yeah. As soon as I turned 18, I got my first tattoo. So
And you get both arms and both legs like fully covered?
yeah, no, I do. I think it's just they always represented like sort of marking points in a journey, you know. So that's the thing. I mean, they don't all represent good things, but at the same time, they're markers of you know, sort of surviving task, if you will. You know, moving through things and you know, milestones in life and stuff. So, you know, it's like a roadmap.
I feel like getting one right now. So can you talk to us about sneakers a bit? Like
I
your
guess.
favorite ones, or I don't know.
I mean, I'm not that big of an addict. I like them, but the thing I like about sneakers is usually like colors, you know? Like certain colorways, and then things like that. I mean, generally I only like to wear Nikes, so I mean, that's...
I get that.
Huh?
I can see the colors on that, yeah.
Yeah. But I like all black sneakers. We were having this, we went and looking for sneakers yesterday, but I like to usually only when I wear shorts. So I don't like, it's like weird to have bright colored sneakers on with long pants for me. So when I wear shorts, I'll wear them.
Okay.
So I have, I don't know, maybe, you know, 100 pair of sneakers, but I only wear them in the summertime.
Oh, okay.
And then the rest of the time I
It's
just
the black ones.
I just wear these ones or something. Yeah.
You are not interested to do your own model for your own sneakers? You are already doing that with Nike or Adidas?
I mean, I've done some of like the Kid Robot ones, stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know, but no, I mean, I go on Nike ID sometimes and make my own. They need more colors on there, though.
I know.
They need to have a wider color palette. Like they really, they need to expand on the idea. I only have like 3 color outsoles or like, you know, 12 different colors, and it's not
This isn't many combinations you can do with that. I mean,
not really. No, it's kind of boring. But I mean, it's a good idea, but they should really, you know, I mean, every color that they manufacture, they should make available.
Yeah.
You know,
that makes sense.
yeah. I mean, because obviously they have the capacity to do it. So why not just do it?
Just do it.
Yeah, that's their whole logo, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really.